Welcome back, ladies and gents, to Break the Record Live, Dark Souls Remastered, with the All Bosses category. My name is Bowie. I'm joined by Red and Capitane, our community casters, to take you through the next section here. Break the Record Live is a 3-day time trial marathon all about championing the speedrunners process. It's all about the grind. It's all about the resets. It's all about the practice. And maybe the odd no reset thrown in just to get a run done. We have 7 runners who have been qualifying over the last month to be here at the event, trying to get the best event time and trying to break that record. We're currently, again, watching Catalyst, the current world record holder. That 1 hour, 2 minute and 34 second time is his PB and the world record, which everyone is gunning for. So it's going to be an exciting 3 weeks, and there's a $5,000 prize pool courtesy of Kaspersky up for grabs. So yeah, exciting stuff. I will pass it back to the casters to take us through the next few sections.
Hi.
3 weeks, poggers.
Did I say weeks?
You said 3 weeks.
Well, okay.
We're actually training on both runners.
Whoops.
12 hours a day for 3 weeks. Let's go.
All right, this is the grind. We want to see a sub 1. Let's go. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. My word. I know how to speak the English language.
Same.
Oh. And we see old school actually going back online.
Nice.
Now we see it. Back in the seat. Left the main menu. Activities showing. So we actually have 3 runs, more or less 4 runs, I guess, synchronized within 2 minutes at the start. So we see the fabled early game resets coming out. With Catalyst, you only on an actual run, and I guess having a run in this category is basically if you're past owners. That's where the run really begins.
Yeah. Right now I'm on still the 101.59, best possible time. So that's what I was kind of saying with, like, he's not that far behind. I mean, it's like still 13 seconds, and 101 is already pretty much gone. So, like, 101 is probably not going to happen this event, or not until new strats are discovered, I assume. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not realistic about it, and it's possible.
Have some faith. Come on.
I'm not sure. I have faith in the route, in the potential of the route. I don't have faith in a runner actually grinding that.
Wow. No
I have faith in the game, but not
here.
the people playing it. Wow, what a friend. That's fine. It makes sense, I guess.
Retired runner talks smack about current runners.
I'm not retired. I'm taking a break.
Sure. Right, back to the actual happening.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's all good. We got 3 days and 3 days to do. Like we're not going to be all official for the end. It's nice to have a bit of fun.
I mean, especially when 4 out of 5 runners are in the early game.
Yeah. We've seen. This is the thing. You'll guys, when you're watching at home, you'll pop in tomorrow and maybe see this exact same scene. We have Nax currently not online. We've got Olsku a minute in. We've got Mintius a minute in. 2 minutes in even. Oh wow, big time. This is going to be a thing.
Yeah, twice as far.
Twice good. Yeah, it's just one of those things. As I say, this is all about kind of like, rather than having a competitive event where it's like a one-on-one race where it's just down to that one race. That's not how we go about, when it comes to PBs, you only see the PB run. You don't see what happens to get that PB. So, this is what it takes. Grinding.
Yeah. The sad, harsh reality.
Yeah.
You guys think speedrunning is fun? Think again. You see it right here.
Think again.
It actually is fun.
It is fun. Yeah, it should be fun.
Just take determination to be at the top, like everywhere, actually. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. And Kalos, actually, the only one who run is back at the same running stretch. I like that the golem actually jump attacks when he can't hit you.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Makes it very comfy.
Mm.
Oh yeah, as mentioned, talks to Dusk here, so you can roll back and talk to her again. I don't know why she doesn't just talk to you here. Kind of evil. Oh, that's just how it works in this game.
We're running in the water.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, there's a ring that lets you run the water, but you know, it's just not worth it to pick it up.
Yeah.
It takes so long.
But it
So
tells you,
far
like,
away.
it shows you how good the Crown of Dusk is, that it is worth doing all of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and I guess early hidden body as well, which is kind of nice to have in some parts. So I guess in theory you could do the same thing without hidden body. More
I think killing the
annoying.
pendant golem might be pretty tough
Yeah, that
without
would be
it.
very RNG heavy.
Well, nice.
Oh, that's a
time
nice
save.
time save
Can we
from
take a look
Data here.
at Dan actually?
We can look at Dan.
We switch to Dan over real quick because he's at a. Oh, we mentioned the beauty of gold pine resin bandit knife guy rolls. Now the cool thing is this firebomb you throw at the start, one of the 10 black firebombs at the start. Just start it, and if you get a takeout like that, it will actually turn around to where the damage came from. Oh, so you can just get some free hits in. That's a really cool strategy.
Yeah. Also, what's pretty cool about this route is the fact that you don't ring the bells. And so there is
yeah.
an RNG factor usually. It's how far away you are from the exit. So if the gargoyle jumps away from the exit, it's annoying because then you have to run to the exit, which is further away. But in this route, you don't ring the bell, so it doesn't really matter. So that takes you like a bit less RNG for that. You can just dark sign, so it doesn't really matter where you are on the roof.
So yeah, we're going to do, here's the big dupe as well, by using the brightness menu. Basically, the game kind of saves in a total value that you kind of like have. There's like a value for items that you can kind of like store in, and it stores in 9.99, and you kind of like overlay two menus over each other. So when you then go to use the soul, it kind of like has that previous value that was like locked into the game still set in stone. So you can use 99 of an item that you only have one of, which allows 89,000 souls. But that's going to get even better because it can be done with another value. Yeah,
right now 19 he did with 99, and that's the default value after you quit the game. And we don't have any other ways to get more, so we just use that for now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kata doing the golden foggate skip again. So that's a pretty impressive skip to do.
Yeah, so this like death camera thing, obviously it's been talked about in this skip. So yeah, if you want to kind of like explain exactly how this is achieved and what it actually allows, specifically for this that skip that Kat is doing.
Yeah, so the death cam triggers are basically mainly for cinematic experience while playing the game, I guess. So if you fall down somewhere, you will hit a death cam trigger most of the time, which will put you in this top-down view. Well, you can't see it right now because Keller actually walked higher than he initially fell. So now it's the bottom-up view, but usually it's the top-down view of your character falling down to your presumably death. And usually you should not be able, as far as the developers are concerned, to trigger the death cam and survive at the same time. So with the death cam trigger, it also just stops loading new assets as you progress, since the game just thinks you're dead, so why should it load more? And we use this mechanic to go past, for example, the golden fog in this case, the sense gate in the sense gate skip, or the little iron door on the way to the giant blacksmith in the Silver Knight Archer skip. Yeah, and the reason why we are able to even get a death cam trigger without dying, there's several different, I guess, reasons. For sense gate skip, we repost an enemy close to death cam, and if you position yourself correctly, you hit the death cam trigger without the kill box trigger, which is usually what comes with death cams. What actually kills you when you fall down. So it just touch the plane and your character dies. In case of sense gate skip, they're just next to each other, but if you position yourself correctly, you only hit the death cam trigger, but not the kill box trigger. So you get the death cam without dying, and then in case of Silver Knight Archer skip and Golden Fogate skip, there's not actually kill box right there. You just fall and then you die from fall damage, but you use meme rolls, which is the official name for it. to negate fall damage with another glitch. So it's a combination of
Yeah.
exploiting the game triggers and glitches.
Yeah. So you
Yeah,
saw
it is worth noting that Silver Knight Archer skip and the Golden Fall Gate skip, they have something different. So as Red mentioned, there are no kill boxes with these. There's another way the game tries to kill you, and it sets a flag that says the next time you're on the floor, you die. And that's why we need full control for that. So full control will neglect that, so you can just survive. But yeah, that's the reason you need full control, because otherwise you could just meme roll, get the death cam, and do the sense gate and do the Silver Knight Archer skip and stuff like that. But you can't actually do that. Even if you survive the fall damage with the meme roll, you're just gonna get killed the frame after that. So for sense gate skip, you don't need that. So you can just take as much time as you want, I guess, even though if you want to do it as fast as possible. But for Silver Knight Archer skip, you're actually on the time limit. If full control runs out before you finish the skip, then you're just gonna die. So that's the small difference, but other than that, it's the same idea.
Yeah, also the reason why the runners pick up the Lingering Dragon Crest ring, which is a ring that makes spell effects like fall control last longer, so you have more time to do these skips. And I think in both skips, actually, it's only possible with that ring, because otherwise you just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Oh, Snake RNG for Dan. Second attack, not too bad. So, I'm sure actually, Captain, do you know exactly why the jump cutout that they go for works?
Here, when you get
For the sense wall.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, there are some things in this game, walls, pillars, and stuff like that, that for some reason, if you quit out next to it, it will just break when you respawn. So you can do that with, for example, the pillars inside the church in Parish, or you can also do that actually with the wall. I think you can do that with the wall at the very bottom of Sense. Like anyway, there are a few walls you can just quit out next to, and for this wall you cannot do it because the floor in front of the wall is unstable. So you can't quit out and respawn next to the wall because the floor will be unstable. And I think what we do is the game like takes 4 frames to update your position, and by quitting out, like you jump against the wall where the snake is, and you quit out, I think, within 4 frames before the game can update your position, and I think that allows you to respawn on unstable ground and then break the wall because you're just next to it. Don't quote me. I think it's that's how it's working. But...
Yes, that's why I walk on a cage. Exactly.
Yeah, because I think they can't jump against the wall from the bridge because it's too far.
Then we see our Damflesh also coming up to Iron Golem. I don't think we talked about the nice mechanic of Iron Golem yet. You don't actually kill Iron Golem, but you do, but not by depleting his health bar with your damage. You actually use, again, a kill box, which most of the time will kill him. There the 0.00001% means where he just falls through the kill box without dying. But yeah, you hit him underneath the knee for 400 damage, that will stagger him, and another 200 damage will make him fall backwards. And if you position him like Damflesh did there, perpendicular to the ledge, and to ultimately his doom by falling, he will just topple over backwards and fall down into the kill box and die immediately. Just much faster than depleting the health bar with damage. And then you just have the annoying giant throwing bombs at you, but you can just tank one, toggle through the stagger animation, and get to the golden pocket ring.
Yeah, he can survive drop, but I don't think Iron Golem actually dies from a kill box. I think it's like a scripted death as soon as the animation triggers or something. Because what you're referring to
yeah,
is
that
when
makes sense.
he does the animation of falling, but not off the bridge, so he falls on the floor, but he still falls anyways. You're referring to that, right? I think. I mean, like I've seen him fall off the bridge without the strat working. So yeah, it's a nice
we
meme.
probably won't see during this event.
On the remaster, you can also get flying Iron Golem.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
It's very good.
I hope we see that just because it's funny. It's not really good
Yeah.
for the runner because it's obviously not fast because it doesn't
It's a
die,
reset,
but
yeah, pretty much.
yeah. But it's pretty funny to see.
Yeah, you mess up the strat, he falls on his back and teleports like 15 meters up or something, and then he flies.
It's amazing game. Amazing game.
I guess we can switch to Kata, because he's starting the DLC.
Yeah, I guess technically.
That's
Cast actor coming in clutch. Holy.
He started the DLC, but the DLC ended him.
yeah.
God.
Sorry, my fault.
It's
Wow.
okay.
That's
kind of
still fast.
That happens. Oh dear. It had to happen at some point, right? It's just how it goes. Welcome to commentary in anything.
Yeah, I guess we can switch.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Sorry, I'm not saying.
Use your words carefully, all right? Who are we going to curse? Who's going to lose their run?
So, Capitan, who do you want to kill right now? Tell us.
Old school.
Oh.
Why not? They've just entered
Sure.
Anna Orlando.
Let's go to old school.
Good luck, Kata, on your next run.
Apologies.
What I can actually say about old school currently running is okay. Now we get into the frames.pdf. So characters in Dark Souls, when you start or enter sprint, you have acceleration and deceleration frames. Frames where they gradually get faster and gradually get slower. And if you toggle at the right moment when you start a sprint, you can just skip the acceleration frames and directly go to full sprint speed. So that's why you will see people toggle all the time everywhere. In theory you could also skip the deceleration frames, but that's really not good. So
you wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, there's actually some nice change in what genre you play as, because you used to do mail in. Now I'm back on the PTD's train, back on the old version. But yeah, we used to play mail because the tube you do in the old version doesn't always work for female because they have a weird idle animation that interrupts it. So we played male, and then someone found out that females accelerate faster, I think. So we played female, and then we found out about the toggle, which made the fast acceleration of female completely useless.
Yeah.
So we just skip it until we went back to male. And yeah. Insane gender roles in Dark Souls speedrunning.
Yeah, I think there was some skips in Dark Souls 3 that didn't work as female, so gender specific thing are not unique to Dark Souls 1. Oh, what is happening to also? Did he mess up the? I don't know why he did quit out here. So yeah, what I was talking about with the game trying to kill you all the time, that's why you can see this huge blue trail behind him. That's actually the effects of full control triggering every frame. So every frame the game tries to kill you, and every frame full control saves you. And so you get this beautiful sonic effect.
Yeah.
And as soon as it runs out, you die. And if you don't have the ring, which one? The Dragon Crest ring?
Lingering Dragon Crest ring.
Yeah, lingering Dragon Crest ring. Then full control wouldn't last long enough for you to run through the door.
looking pretty good. It should be noted as well that the splits we're looking at right now, obviously it says that Oldsku has a 103.50. His PB is actually 102.35, 1 second behind Catalyst. Catalyst got the record by a single second. So these two in particular are going to be very, very close in terms of like fighting for that first place spot. I mean, at least that's the intention. But the thing is, anyone can get there because it's about the best runner at the events. And right now, Oldsku has a 104.24. So I have to see how it progresses from there. But yeah, these two are going to be battling it out, I think, for a long time. In particular, Mintius has reset, was ahead for a bit. I didn't quite see what happened to them. I'm not sure if either of you did.
Did Kata's stream crash on stream?
No.
I mean, it works on the dashboard, but on the actual ESA stream.
Oh, he was offline for a tad bit after the rundown.
That is peculiar. We can just, I'm pretty sure we can just ping production. And
yeah, there we go, it's fixed. Cool.
Cool. Thanks, production.
Thank you, production, indeed. Always.
Also, not having the best ONS. Look at that. That's the most triggering. When Ornstein just casually walks and he dodges your spell by not even trying. That's
nice, though. Yeah, got the good preemptive strike on at the beginning of the of phase 2 here after getting rid of Ornstein.
Yeah, also because it doesn't do the safe strat of going behind a pillar. Just get that extra bit of speed. Because speed is what we need to break the record.
nice.
Knock it down.
Pretty solid.
That was not a very fast, Ornstein. He's losing a lot of time. And also he did like an extra quit out for...
Yeah, right.
But he did Nabu Rafters, so it's okay.
I'm trying to remember when his split time is. Oh god, actually, yeah, he's got a lot more to do.
Yeah, he doesn't split at the door, so yeah, it's quite a big time loss.
Maybe like a +10.
Alright, okay.
In the end, around.
It didn't seem so bad after he kind of got like into Ornstein, but yeah, a moment there. Yeah, that's chunky. That is.
Oh. Does it even work on remaster? No. Dang, Catalyst finding out that you can't go through Fockgates performing soul masks.
Yeah, you can't in the original either.
Yeah. I was wondering if it changed for remaster for some reason. Since you cast it before the Fockgate. Alright. Oh, yeah, there you also saw Oldsku. Oh, I'm just jumping screens here. I hope you get followed up. Saw Oldsku using the arrows he bought from the giant blacksmith. To get 999 quantity for quantity usage instead of the 99 you can get just by quitting out, which is like for some reason the default. I think the default quantity is 0 and then you can just press down to 99. That's how it is in original.
Heading out, are you?
Oh yeah, you get just all the souls you need to level up completely.
I found the whole 0 default and then being able to like press it down or left to get to have it wrap around the other way is the thing that's actually like in a few games quite interestingly. I wonder why that happened. But yeah, it's not that uncommon is all. We've got Danflesh is back up against Tauros. Kato's still just doing a little bit more practice on this moment because again you don't want to have a run die. At this point again, because there's kind of like, I guess you can kind of see it as like 3 sections where you kind of got like, your opening moment. Well, I guess 4. Your opening 20 minutes, up to ONS, then kind of like that bit just before you do the DLC, and then post DLC kind of segments. It's kind of like nice, like you don't want to kind of get to that second half of the run and get past all the really annoying stuff, then just to kind of like lose to a, Jesus. Just to lose to like a, something unfortunate as that. So that's a quick attack. Yeah, the dexterity is increased, isn't it? So it's like to get maximum spell cast speed.
Yeah, it's very noticeable on Stray Demon coming here. Like the Great Heavy Soul Arrow is so fast.
Yeah, compared to how long it took during ONS. It's basically a machine gun now. Get your 18th century mass speed. Technology advances at lightning speed in Dark Souls.
Oh, the shield bash. That's not very good.
Oh. I guess he blocked too much,
Okay.
but gets out.
Yeah.
Yeah, though the black man will do the shield bash, but if you block around in his proximity, he will get to you and shield bash you to break your guard. And it's not the best attack you want, because he can turn around quicker and maybe hit you while you walk out of the cell, which is not optimal at all. Because he will die. And dying is slow, most of the time. Unless it's after ONS, then it's fast.
Yeah, you also need the souls like right after to buy some spells.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you can back it up in the remaster, but
Do you prompt swap in this route at some point?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I guess you just always have enough souls anyways. Okay.
Yeah, like usually prom swap is a way to get around the fact that you don't have a lot of souls. How you do it in the original, anyways. Like, oh, this ring costs 20,000 souls and only have like 2,000, and you can do. But with this, like the remaster, you don't have this problem. So
Not anymore already. Luckily we have Duck in the chat, tell you everything we don't know.
yeah.
Don't you dare go on toilet, Duck. We need you. Alright. Check some of the paces. What's the pace? What is it in comparison?
Oh yeah, I guess our run boy has. Well, let's not say it has a run going because there's still there's ONS, but yeah. Got a gold on what is it? Gargoyles?
Taurus and Gargoyles, yeah, there's a double split there.
Oh no, I'm
Pretty
dumb. It
good.
doesn't do gargoyles.
Yeah, Taurus.
Right,
early
right.
game, yeah.
So where does it split then? Taurus an elevator, or on the elevator crit up before Gargoyles, maybe? I guess. That's the thing with splits in this game. Not consistent at all across runners at least. I mean, for a single runner it will be consistent. On there, on Oscar's side, you saw him using the hammer dropped by the first boss in the game. You could just kill with fire bombs to get a bit more fall damage. So you take a bit more fall damage if your equipment is heavier. So just equip it for the one drop, get an artist orange for the Hydra. Which is fairly cozy, just a few soul splits. There are definitely routes across the two games where Hydra is not as cozy as this.
Nice. The fast Hydra strat like that is really cool when you just start rolling away before you killed it.
Has confidence right there. He's definitely dead.
Yeah, luckily, Hydra is pretty much completely consistent. So you can show all the confidence you have.
Catalyst is definitely grinding this one out. Not sure how long he's going to do that for, but seemingly happy with the decision at least. Right?
He can practice for a while.
Yeah.
And that man will practice a lot.
Again, Mintius is probably just mulling some things over. Seems like he's just chilling, taking a moment, taking some stock.
I'm not sure what's happening.
And Dan is fresh on a reset. What we like to see.
Yeah, he just got mauled by the dogs in Lower Underberg. So he's stuck in early game prison. But Iron Boy actually making a way to ONS, and ONS is always content.
Always hashtag content. We'll have we'll keep an eye on that. But we've got Ulkzu. What's that? Ulkzu is he managed to make back the time that he lost in ONS on that he's running against. Again, these aren't his PB splits. So a few of these times are a little bit I wouldn't say unauthentic, but something to be aware of.
Still on 102 pace.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
True. Maybe we
24,
might
right?
see it. I mean, seeing a 1 or 2 would be very, very refreshing. Oh, what's this possible time? 1 or 2, 3 still.
Yeah.
And butterfly is really not there. The bigger problem is really.
Yeah. Butterfly is pretty weak to magic.
Ironic, considering it uses magic itself.
So I find it interesting that like certain splits, I'm obviously they're different between runners, but I was just kind of curious as to like the actual logic behind certain split decisions because you know like Pinwheel for example just gets like hammered in a second because yeah whatever. Like there are some bosses that like don't get their own splits because they're not good enough, but the butterfly seems to get its own split despite the fact that you just run up to it, you look at it funny, and it falls over. I don't know. What's so special about the butterfly?
The main reason for these decisions would be that we use in-game time in Dark Souls, and it stops on loading screens. So if you have a loading screen right after a boss, like a butterfly, there's no reason not to do a split there.
Guess so.
Since you walk back. But like Pinwheel and Taurus, for example, you both kind of kill them on the way and walk further. So it's harder to find a consistent split timing there.
There's also a meme with the remaster that doesn't have in the original. In the remaster, you can use both a controller or a mouse and keyboard, but you can't use both at the same time. Like if you press a button on one, then the game will ignore the other one.
Yeah.
And so if you play with a controller and you're walking and you want to split while you're walking, if you do that, so you press a button on your keyboard, you're not gonna be walking anymore for a frame. And then as soon as you stop pressing the keyboard, the game is gonna listen to the controller again. And so you're just gonna jump or something like that, or you're just gonna stop sprinting. So there are some places where in the original, that's what I do personally. Like I just hold my controller and move both of my hands while holding the controller and press the keyboard at the same time. But in the remaster, you can't do that because it's just gonna start ignoring the input. So there's also that to take into consideration.
Interesting there's not an auto splitter actually.
There is one for the original.
Yeah.
But it's and I started coding one for both the original and the remaster. But yeah, it's making an auto splitter is like a lot of work. But we have the tools and knowledge necessary to do it. It's just just do it now, forehead. But
yeah,
it's also that it's not like drastically needed because technically you don't even need live splits if you want to do a speedrun that is valid. You could just Alt F4 the game during the credits at the end and check your final time on the save file. So in-game time, like the splits are not that important.
I generally find splits. This is more kind of like meta speedrun talk, but the splits are not for us; they're for the audience. I'll say that because we know what's good and bad really when you kind of become experienced enough, and you kind of have an idea about how it should feel. But yeah, splits are good for you for the audience members to understand what's going on and how well they're.
Wow, calling me lazy.
Right. So moving on, we've got a nice split from Iron Boy for the ONS there.
Oh yeah.
That fight went very, very well for him. Obviously, he splits a little bit differently to others. Kata seems to be taking a break. The game has been closed, it seems, for now. No, it's back up, and live split's gone. But that'll come back soon, and then he'll probably be jumping into runs. Oh no, more practice. That's fair. Again, it's important, like,
God, I love the Soul Spear strats Iron Boy is doing. It's always nice to kill like an enemy that has like 100 HP with a spell that does like 800. It's just like so overkill.
Overkill is a really cathartic thing. It really is. Especially when it's kind of like when it's enemies that are like normally in like annoying positions and just get in your way. Just kind of one of those things that's really nice.
Oh god!
Wow, that's unfortunate on the Soul Mass.
Oh god!
The artist are set up so in the fight. Yeah, he has to laugh himself there.
Obviously intended.
No,
Yeah,
for
well,
sure.
hold that L. We'll reload that one. Have another crack.
Doesn't keep arcs there. I'm kind of disappointed here. Oh well, he one-shot anyways. Alright, that makes sense then. Oh, I guess that's why he does gargoyles so late. Just really comfy fight.
No, why did he? Okay. I don't know why he waited so long. He still saved like quite a bit of time compared to his PB. Or the splits, anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we can see like the power of a hidden body on Old School's stream. Like it allows you to just run straight for the clams because the fog gate is not there for the first time, and the clams can, if you don't have hidden body, they can just follow you and then be inside the fight with Seath at the same time, and that can be problematic because they can kill you. They can also sometimes just not, like if it does happen, but it just adds like unnecessary RNG. So it's very comfy here to just be able to run straight and not care.
Yeah, we're just about to hit the 30-minute mark. There it is, roughly just under halfway through this run, and looking like on pretty good pace. But we've seen runs just end on in like a moment, so it's not as easy as it may seem. But right now, looking on very good pace. This is first place potential, which is a lot of money. There's a big difference between second and third. Second and first. Old School's currently like in the lead right now. They have the fastest event time, but to extend that is super nice. Just kind of keep themselves safe, quote unquote safe, because anything can happen.
You're never safe.
Yeah,
Sure,
indeed.
Cat and Dan breathing down your neck.
Oh yeah.
And you have some dark crosses as well. We might just put it there.
Yeah.
Speedrun.
I haven't seen. It looks like Mintius is maybe looking to perhaps get into another run now. Or, getting started on a new one. They're going to go Thief, Firebomb, Gift, make a random character, and off we go. Run's underway. So earlier they had a 1:31:42 from Mintius with a pretty cheeky ONS split. The Smorg fight was fun. So also the reason there was a lot of time lost during that point as well was because we were having audio issues. So actually Mintius paused the run to stop to go in to fix audio like mid-run, so he was just all right. Just let that go and off. So weird one. Good Sif fight, it seemed. A little bit of time lost, but wasn't like too egregious. So
yeah, I know he will get to Catalyst failed his last run.
Yeah,
interesting to see.
Yeah, Guardian is like he's pretty weak to the damage we do, but he can do so many bad attacks because you want him to do like melee attacks. You don't want him to spam lightning, and sometimes he can just spam lightning attacks from far away for like 20 seconds or something, and you can't do anything. But if you get really good RNG, the fight is over like instantly. So hopefully things will be going well. Hopefully I didn't jinx it again.
It's just part of casting. You talk about things that are nice and good and potential, and then we get blamed for it when it all goes south, when it's not even our fault. But yeah, you get used to it.
Oh, that's why I'm here. Antagonist. Try to dodge Cass's curse.
Looks like Kassa is sat back down again. Maybe looking to get into another run now. Satisfied with the practice done.
Yeah.
I'll bring them back up to focus just in case, and if they decide to run away again,
And also said we will see if he practiced Guardian enough.
All right, let's see.
Practice not getting lightnings.
Yeah, practice the RNG. So that's pretty bad. But that's okay. So far, it's okay. Yeah, if he does only once, it's okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, he was expecting a stagger. Yeah.
Old School as well. 2 runners.
Late.
He played it risky. He could have waited, but yeah, he played it risky. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, sometimes he clapped the game. It played well.
That's a classic meme in the Souls community. Like if you die, just clap.
Sometimes the game plays well, man. You can't do much about it. That's a shame. That's 2 runs at this point that we've lost. Both of our top 2 runners.
Yeah.
And man, it's a heartbreaker for sure. We'll have to look further afield though for runs going on. We can probably check in with I reckon Iron Boy perhaps, or do you want to go
which is about to do.
Actually, you know what?
How he
I have a better idea. Before we jump in with
Okay.
Iron Boy, I think it's good. We're coming up to our next time to take a break, so I think we'll take our next break now. When we come back, we'll watch Iron Boy after he's kind of done with this Hydra fight, and then we'll see how he goes. Kind of coming up to the next segment. He's going to be doing Seath and then jumping into the.
Not my fault this time.
Not
my fault.
You know what?
we didn't bring it up.
Let's just get that break done because we just get out of it. Get out of it. All right. Okay, we've done enough. I'm so sorry. 3-minute break. When we come back, hopefully we won't destroy another person's hopes and dreams. But yeah, Break the Record Live 3-day marathon to see if you can get the best marathon time in this time trial event for Dark Souls Remastered, all bosses. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more action. And of course, we want to thank our sponsors, Kaspersky for the prize pool of $5,000 and Twitch as well for supporting the event and ESA. So cheers. We'll see you in 3 minutes, not 3 years or 3 weeks, 3 minutes. And don't go anywhere. Thank you.